welcome to Stoddard's training video on how to use the Anets filter drawer. My name is Brad Shee, and the new filter drawer system is available on our Golden Fry and Platinum Series fryer. And what I'm going to do is show you how to put the unit together to filter the oil. So what we have here on the table is all the framework for the filter pad. What we supply you at Anets is with a filter envelope. This envelope is quite thick and it'll get your oil micron count down to about 10 microns, so it's quite good. And in conjunction with the maximise powder, it'll get your micron level down to about 1. So what we do is put the frame inside the envelope. We fold the paper over. Being an envelope is perfect because it means that a single sheet of paper can actually get bypassed where the frame doesn't lock down on the single sheet properly by being a frame. So we just screw this down so it's finger tight. Now we put the frame into the filter drawer. We have here the suction line. The suction line actually has a secondary filter built into the unit so that it protects the pump. All these are stainless steel so they can go through your dishwash area if required. We just now simply push that down so it locks in, and we push the drain pipe down. Now with our powder, the maximise, we just sprinkle that across the filter pad to help polish the oil to give us maximum oil life. Just evenly spread it across the base of across the top of the filter envelope. Push the filter drawer back into position. We're now in the perfect position. We have the drain open valve. The drain open valve is also fitted with a micro switch, so if the fryer was on and I open the gate valve, it's going to shut the fryer down automatically. It will beep at you to tell you to turn the fryer off, but don't worry, it shuts everything down. We now open the gate valve, and now our oil is running into the filter drawer. What we do now to activate the pump is simply pull the red lever, and now what we're doing is we are recirculating the oil from the filter drawer up through the pan. Ideally what we should be doing is filtering after lunch, do a quick filter after lunch for about 2 or 3 minutes. But the non-negotiable filtering is we must filter at night. We want to get all the nasties out of the oil, and that filtering process should be about 4 or 5 minutes. As you can see, it's totally hands-free. You don't have to get in here anywhere near the hot oil. We just pull a few levers and let the system run. Now what I'll do is I'll do a very quick filter here. I'll now close the filter drain, or sorry, the gate valve off to the fryer, and return the oil back into the filter. Right. Return when we're filtering comes from the bottom, and it pushes the hot oil across the bottom of the coal zone, so that we had any crumbs or nasties there, it automatically pushes it towards the drain. The next dryers are fitted with a heavy duty pump. The heavy duty pump will return 30 litres of oil back into a fry pot in 1 minute. So this fry pot here will hold approximately 22 to 24 litres of oil. So this fry pot will fill back up in less than a minute. Now you can see that we're starting to suck all the oil from the filter drawer and we're pumping air back into the oil, so we simply turn the pump off. If we open the filter drawer now for an inspection, you can see that we still have a little bit of oil in the bottom of the filter drawer, so I can easily put that back and activate the pump to suck the rest of the oil out of the base. Important things with managing your filter system is to ensure that in the morning when the fryer is cold, you're given a little shovel. The little shovel is designed to use for scraping off any excess debris out of your fryer and putting it in the bin. You'll see here that we've got this gelatinous substance here. This is actually the magnesol. So the magnesol, what it does is it actually gummies up on the filter pad and it captures all the nasties that we can't see in the oil. So that's what we call it, polishing the oil. That's what it does a really, really good job. It means that everything must pass through the magnesol and it must pass through the filter pad. The filter pad, as I mentioned to you before, it is an envelope. The envelope will filter to 10 micron, which is very, very good. But in conjunction with the magnesol, it means that we get down to a 1 micron count, which means that we capture all the rubbish. So in the morning when we come in, we need to make sure that we scrape out all the debris, because if we don't, what happens is this carbonised material, when we go to filter the oil again the following day, all that contaminations actually now go back through your oil. So you want to make sure that you get all that out, because it's things like that which actually start to break down break down your oil, and it's a false sense of security. So you want to keep your filter drawer nice and clean to make sure you get the maximum benefit, the maximum return on your investment. You see the way the filter drawer is designed. When I open it up, the oil return pipe drips straight back into the filter drawer. So there's no chance of oil drippage all over the floor. It'll always return back into the filter drawer. What we've done at Anets is we've supplied you with an oil bypass system. So when the oil needs to be changed, it's become lethargic and it's seen better days, we always do this process in the morning when the oil's cold, because safety is paramount. So we come in first thing in the morning, we open the gate valve and we drain the oil into our filter drawer. While that's draining, I'm now going to put the washdown hose into our 20 litre drum of oil, and I'm going to clip our quick disconnect coupling onto the oil bypass. Now all I simply have to do is put the hose straight into the drum, activate the bypass, and now I'm pumping the dead oil, or the old oil I should say. Now I'm pumping the old oil straight back into the drum. That's as simple as that. So we do this process in the morning. The oil is cold. It saves the oil would be at room temperature, and we just pump it straight back into our drum. Or you might have a mobile oil dumpster system. You can pump it straight back into your oil dumpster system. So now we've pumped all the oil out. We turn the drain off. Just leave the wand pointed back in the fryer, so any residual oil poured into the hose will now run back into the fryer. We put our lid back onto our oil container, move that away. We've now disposed of the oil from this fryer in a very easy and convenient manner. The flush out hose comes standard on all Anets fryers, whether it be in the Golden series or in the Platinum series. You always get the flush down hose as standard.